Hello everybody, our usual weekly chat about things. This week I want to talk to you about the direction we're going in and how we're going to modernise and uprate everything. Okay, so as you know, the way we've been for the last 30 years is we want high-end equipment and safe equipment to go into every gym for every level of boxer. And as you know, our club range gloves, these have been selling really well at £50 a pair, and it's like a two-way thing really. Sensible people, they buy these at £50 and they think they're better than most £200 gloves. They're not a £50 glove. Normally when you buy something from a major brand for £50, £65, the PU, they're not leather. And if they are leather, they're cheap leather, and they're not multi-layer foam, they're injected moulded foam, etc, etc, so that you get what you pay for. Now, me being me, when I first started our own equipment, when I first started the shop, we dealt with, like, you know, we were selling mainly Everlast, Cleto Rays, Twins, Fairtex, Grant, high-end stuff, but it was other people's, and our stuff was just not cheap stuff, but more affordable for the clubs to buy, if you like, and the individuals in them days. We had no competition. The only other shops were the original Lonsdale in Beak Street, London, which was high-end because all their stuff was made by Cleto Rays anyway, and then I think we had McGurk up in the northeast, which was similar to our own budget kind of gear we did back then, and BBE in Preston, which again was budget kind of gear made in India like we had. Now back then, a pair of gloves like this, what we'd call our club range back then, we sold them at £30, and we kept them at £30 for 10 years, easily 10 years plus, 10 years. All the clubs bought them, everybody bought them, they were what they were, and we just kept them at that price. They didn't really go up much anyway that'd make any difference. Maybe, you know, with the inflation they went up a couple of pounds to buy, so we didn't think it was worth putting our prices up just to keep our customers happy. Now 6 years ago, obviously inflation being what it was, I think we put our club gloves, to keep them at £30 before that, we sort of used the cheaper, cheaper ingredients, if you like, you know, not quite mass-produced crap, but to keep the price at £30 a pair, we kept them at that for a Velcro glove, 10, 12, 14 and 16 ounce. We had just 3 colours, you know, red, white, blue, maybe black as well, and then we weren't really happy with the quality at that, so the next lot we got, we upped the quality, but we had to up the price to £40. Now we're getting to about 4 or 5 years ago, we were still selling our club gloves at £40. We redesigned them to this glove. Now this glove, as you know, is for me, is the best value glove on the market. We've been selling it all over the world, people love it. It's £50 for a Velcro, and we've had nothing but rave reviews about it from everybody. It's a great glove for 50 quid, you can't beat it. But prices being what they are, we're not making any money on it anymore. In fact, we're probably making say we sell them for £50, but by the time all the taxes and shipping and everything comes out of it, we're probably making £2 on a pair of gloves. So business wise it's not feasible and it's not good enough for us to do that. So what we're actually going to do from the new year, up until January, all our prices are going to keep the same because it's the same what we paid for it on the last delivery. But what we're going to be doing is we're upgrading them. So everything will be like Italian leather, multi-layer foam, no recon foams or anything like that. The best Velcro, which we've always paid that extra for. Kevlar stitching. As you know, our stitching's perfect. So they are going to go up in price. I can't tell you exactly how much. We have to wait till the next delivery comes in and we see what sort of prices it's gone, because we've paid for that extra quality in the leather and the foams. So if you want a pair of these now, buy them before the end of January, because they're going to stay at that price till the end of January, and by then they'll have all gone and the price will be the new price with the Italian leather. I'm still not going to put them up to hundreds of pounds. We're still going to be reasonable. So that's the direction that we're going in. Now the other thing we're going to do, obviously, we're going to concentrate on our best selling gloves. Now the new best selling glove is the lace up version of that, as you can see. Now this is made of the better leather, and you can't really see it on the camera, but it is a softer, more supple, thicker micrograms, whatever you like, in quality, but it's a lovely, more supple leather. And these will probably go up to around the same price of these. So that's why they've come up on the website a little bit dearer than the Velcro, and you're thinking, well, there's less in that, and there isn't, but there you go. Now our other mega seller is the other end of the range, which is our hybrid, which is this horsehair and foam glove. This is a 14 ounce. I thought it was a 16. I think I've sold somebody the wrong pair. Anyway, we've been selling these for £150. Now these are made of the Italian leather as well, and they're a foam and horsehair mix inside, you know, so it can't be moved about and what have you. This is the highest quality glove you will buy anywhere for training in. Again, similar gloves from other brands, double the price what we're charging for this, and more. So we're going to have to put the price up on these as well, but you can't really blame us, obviously. Now I think the only other two companies that make something similar to this is Rival do one, which is a beautiful glove, and Hit and Move have just come out with something very similar, and as you know, their price is massive compared to what we sell. So these prices are going to go up. Now I'll be honest with you, it's mainly the gloves that the prices are going to change, and the way we're restructuring things. Focus pads, punch bags, headgear. The headgear may be because we're thinking of using the same kind of leathers on the headgear as well, so that's probably going to move up a little bit. If you're wondering what the noise is, it's the shop mascot. We'll show you that is shortly. Now we've been doing this pro range for a while, and as you know, it comes in lace up and the Velcro. Now we're thinking of discontinuing this just to concentrate on these, because if you made these out of the Italian leather, I think it'd distract from the price of these two gloves, so, and these. So these will be staying at the same price until we've sold out of them, which is going to be a good while anyway, because we have got a good stock of them. But we don't think there's a need for two kinds of Velcro gloves. So if you like those, get them while you can. We've already discontinued the intermediate glove for reasons I've mentioned a few times. So this is the way we're restructuring it. It's less models and better quality. So we're hoping to package everything differently, so you will see a massive difference in the Pro-Am brand from February next year. Now the other thing obviously that we're big on is our Pro Fight gloves, both kinds, the horsehair and the Valero HH and the Undisputed FF. These are massive. Again, we only use the best leathers and padding in them, so they'll be staying as they are. What we are doing with these, we're going to start doing some fancy colourways in them, maybe change things up a little bit on the logo. As you know, we have our new 30-year logo. We're looking at different ways of doing things to make them look different. The biggest problem we've had in the last few years is because we sell our gloves at cheap prices, I think people think we're a cheap brand. And we're not a cheap brand, we're high end. It's just me being stubborn. I'm not like in non-boxing people making big money and fools out of people by selling you cheap Chinese gloves at high prices. And to be honest, some people are happy at doing that. So if you want value for money, you're going to still get it with us. And I was always afraid that people who think this is a cheap glove because it's 50 quid, it's a cheap glove. It's not, it's a premium product, so we're going to have to sell it as a premium product. So unfortunate for all of you, but it doesn't mean bigger wages for me or our staff. It means any more money will go into more research and development and more improvements. So that's the way we are. We're not greedy here. We'll do what we do. It'll go back into the products, and you'll get the same, if not better, value for money. We still do the other things that we've always done, like in the made-to-measure trunks, jackets, ringwear, club boxing team kits. They're all going to be the same. There's no effect on those. It's just we're going more upmarket with our most popular designs, and you'll see less of them. Like I say, we've cut out the intermediate. We're never going to touch PU gloves. The pro sparring, safe side of it, we're looking at dropping those. We haven't done the retro for a while. We are going more into the custom version, so if you want your own custom gloves, you can ask for any of them. If you say, yeah, I want a pair of pro sparring Velcro in 20 ounce in gold and green, we will do that for you. Same with the retro. If you still want a pair of retro gloves, we'll make a retro for you when we're out of stock of those. So that's the way we're going. So we're going more up the top of the mountain. If our gloves rate higher than all those big brand names, we should be costing around that high end thing, and I think people will appreciate what they're getting for it. So I hope you've liked this one. Good luck, and I'll see you next time.